test my noise-cancelling headphones, I've come to a veritable hive of noisy activities. Goodwood, home to racetracks, runways, and my testing co-pilot for the day, Mark Greenfield.
Hi, John. Welcome to Goodwood.
It's very exciting to be here. Spending hours in the sky each day, he depends on his headphones, and he's accustomed to picking up differences in audio quality, so he's the ideal man to lend a hand. I've brought along those pricey AirPods Max to set the benchmark and find out what 500 quid gets you. The first headphones going up against the AirPods are from Sony. They claim their cans come with industry-leading noise cancellation and premium sound, and are around half the price of Apple's. And the budget contender is from Cleer, a lesser-known brand than the others, but much more wallet-friendly. Will they be able to compete in the all-important sound quality test? Right, let's start with an important test when it comes to headphones sound quality. I have downloaded a splendid aviation-orientated playlist.
Excellent.
First up, the Apple AirPods. Unwrap them from their, well, what people keep calling a bra instead of a case. They start up automatically. There's no on-off switch as such. There's a manual volume control on top, and you can also use that to shuffle between tracks.
There's a place captivates and enthralls.
Apple have developed their own sound tech for the Maxes, which they claim vastly reduces distortion across the whole sound spectrum. But what does Mark think?
They sound brilliant. They sound really good. I mean, putting aside appearance, because they look shiny and sharp and lovely and gorgeous, sound is very, very nice indeed.
If anything, I'd quite like a slightly bassier sound myself, slightly more body to it. Will the cheaper Sonys be able to deliver more grunt? And the same jolly track.
There's a place captivates and enthralls.
Sony says artificial intelligence analyzes the music in real time to produce more accurate and pleasing results. It may seem far-fetched, but does it work? Well, that's...
See, they're very good as well. I actually think they're a little bit better than the AirPods. More rounder sound, more complete, fuller.
Fuller, yes,
slightly,
indeed.
I'd give that a small advantage over the AirPods.
Yes, slightly more involving sound. Impressive performances from Apple and Sony, then. But how will our budget pair from Cleer compare?
There's a place captivates and enthralls me.
The Cleers boast an impressive 60 hours of noise-cancelling playback from a single charge and claim to produce bold and articulate high-res sound. I don't think there are objections.
No, not at all, not at all. Oh, they're still good. If we just started with those, I would have said that's a fantastic set of headphones. The difficulty is, once you've experienced both of those, this just isn't really quite in the same league. It just feels a little bit cheaper.
A fair performance from the Cleers, then. But with a more involving sound, the mid-priced Sonys win our sound test. On to test 2, comfort, fit and stability. So what better way to test their stability than being thrown around in a plane? To be honest, I'm not actually that fond of aerobatic flying, but the producer insists.
It's going to be great fun. You'll love it.
Right, let's get this ordeal over with.
OK.
To really test the comfort and fit of my headphones, Mark is going to take me up in a T-67 Firefly, an aerobatic aircraft used to train military pilots. If they can stay on my head up there, they'll stay on anywhere. First, once again, are the Apple AirPods. Staying on. The AirPods may have a sleek and premium-looking design, but with their metal cups, they weigh in at a rather hefty and potentially uncomfortable 385 grams. However, the adjustable stainless steel headband just about kept them on during a barrel roll.
I was tempted to reach up at various points to stop it, but I think they were just holding on.
Next up, a loop-the-loop wearing the Sonys. The Sonys are made from plastic and faux leather, making them lightweight and comfortable. And the headband provided a secure enough fit to compete with the G-forces of my aerobatic plane ride.
They were more confidently positioned on top of your head. I felt less urge to reach out.
Props to the Sonys, but can the budget-friendly Cleers perform as well?
Ah, yes, well, they seem pretty secure.
Like the Sonys, the Cleers are made from lightweight plastic and faux leather. But could they handle a dreaded stall turn?
Very secure doing that maneuver. Nice fit. Very good test. Thank you very much.
So, after a serious shake-up, what are the results? Ah, right, that was the most pleasant flight of its kind I've ever had.
Good.
And also a very instructive one.
Good.
The AirPods clearly were the worst of the three in terms of being secure on my head. You really felt the weight. I was tempting to reach on top of my head at various points to keep them on. The Sony's much more secure. I was tempted to reach up at one point, didn't need to. And the Clears actually stayed on very well. I never even had to think about them leaving my head.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Excellent test.
Marvellous.
Which makes them a clear winner for comfort and fit. And the Apple's yet to get off the ground. How would they fare in our last test of the day? Noise cancellation. This stationary aircraft should be an ideal noise production machine. I'm going to wear each pair of headphones in turn, activate noise cancelling mode, then walk away from the aircraft. The point at which I can no longer hear the engine is where I'll stop. So the closer I am to the plane, the better the noise cancelling performance. On my three headphones, the noise cancellation uses built-in microphones to monitor external noise. These enable the headphones to create a sound wave directly opposite to the engine noise, helping to cancel it out. But which is best? The Apple AirPods are up first. Let's walk onwards and see what happens. They come with three outward-facing microphones on each ear to capture environmental noise, plus an inward-facing microphone to monitor the sound reaching your ear. This lets them adjust the levels of noise cancellation based on how securely they're fitted to your ears. I've lost it here. Now what I need is a plinth. With a benchmark set, it's on to the Sonys. The Sonys have one less external microphone than the AirPods, and they can't quite match the AirPods noise cancellation. I'm losing it quite a lot of the time. I'm going to go with here for the Sonys. Can my budget-friendly Clears outperform them both and earn a surprising victory? You can control the level of noise cancellation on the Clears using the paired app, and you can turn it on or off completely using a button on the headphones. Unfortunately, though, even when turned up to the max, I had to keep walking further. Still hear it? And further. And further away. Gosh, I'm losing it a bit, but it's losing it behind the wind noise. I think it's fair to say the Clears are firmly grounded. Clears are a long way behind the AirPods and the Sonys. The AirPods have the edge. Which means the final point of the day goes to the AirPods and neatly makes a score draw. But with a wide variety in price, which are the best value?
OK, to business. Overall?
I think we have to put the Clears to one side because their noise cancelling was definitely inferior. So it's between the Sonys and the AirPods. They both have extraordinarily good noise cancellation. I was really impressed with them both, but Apple's have the edge there. In terms of sound quality, both very good as well. I think the Sonys have the edge. So it almost comes down to price. Unless you're absolutely dedicated to having a complete set, say, of Apple equipment, the Sonys win on value for money.